Well, hello my beautiful Gemini, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your reading for January 2021. I'm just cleansing your space here and I meditate on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is your general 2021 January reading. I will be doing a 12-month reading for you in the next couple of days, so please look out for that for your sign. But let's get straight to January 2021. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? We have the Hermit card energy as the protagonist energy. So a lot of spiritual inspiration, but also perhaps going a little bit solo on a project there. We have the Emperor card. And so a lot of strategy, thinking about the future. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? And we have the High Priestess. They've asked me to go one more, so I will. So they're giving me a lot of Virgo energy as well. So perhaps you're dealing with Virgos, or you have Virgo in your chart, as well as Aries. But there's an energy of strategy and thinking about, taking 2021 straight on. We have the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy, okay, in the unified position. So I feel like maybe you're thinking about getting some sort of strategy for entrepreneurial business off the ground there, but definitely rising through the ranks with that energy, using your intuition to make good decisions on business opportunities that may be coming your way. Let's get straight to the details. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? We have the Ace of Earth, gorgeous energy there. You're going to start to see a lot of tangible moments of prosperity in your life. We got the Moon card. So I'm doing this just as we've hit that full moon in Cancer. So emotion wise, there may be quite a intense time for you, but also I feel like there's going to be quite a few surprises in terms of business and strategy, and good ones, let's put it that way. And we have the Nine of Air. Okay, so the Nine of Air is basically skillfully navigating any anxiety or, and also looking at the way that you talk to yourself, Gemini. Time for letting go of negative thinking or any fear, so that you can embrace possibilities and opportunities as they arrive. Look at that, Magician card energy. So you're calling it in. You're very energized and you're using your visions to create your reality, but you're using inspired action. You're not just sitting there and letting life happen to you. You're going out there and you're going to happen to life with opportunity. Now we got that Tower card energy. Now a lot of people go, oh my God, not a tower. But tower just basically means surprise. And in this particular deck, if you look up the meaning of the card, it is about a surprise that brings some sort of paradigm shift or sudden upheaval of a way of thinking, or perhaps of a way of life. It could even be because it's crossing the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the hand of fate delivers an opportunity that makes you feel like you have to change your whole life in order to embrace it. Okay, whatever it is, it's actually an epiphany card. Okay, so something interesting will take away, it's almost like it takes away something to offer you something better. That's the energy that I'm getting there. And we have that Eight of Air. Just to let you know, this is the Good Tarot deck here, and you only read uprights in this particular deck. So if you're wondering why I'm just shifting it around, Colette Baron Reid only reads uprights in this deck, and she created it. So we have the Eight of Air there. So this is a release from denial, or a release from anxiety and fear. So it's almost like feel the fear and do it anyway in January, which is very exciting because it allows you to embrace this exciting opportunity that's coming your way. Now we're just going to go a little bit deeper and see what else they've got for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding, they're saying Crispin. Crispin? I feel like they've said this before. This sounds very familiar, Crispin. Maybe that's a name, or maybe that is a place. Please take it as it resonates. We have the Hangman in reverse. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know regarding January 2021? Can you please guide them for their highest good? I'm truly grateful for the messages so far. How would you like to receive? Okay, so I'll just put this over here. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so being very strategic there about an opportunity, or perhaps about your business. We got an Ace of Chalices there, so new love coming on in as well. So if you're looking for new love, there's an opportunity for love here, but also there's an opportunity to do what you love, because there's an opportunity coming on in here that is very financially lucrative. Now we also have the Four of Wands in the reverse, sorry, the Six of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in reverse, which indicates, you know, it's crossing those swords, so, or that air element there, which is about letting go of old ways of thinking, fear, etc., because it only leads to low self-confidence, and you may be blocking in certain areas. It's almost like Spirit saying, get out of your own way, Gemini, you deserve this opportunity, you're awesome. So, you know, anywhere you feel a lack of confidence or fear, try and override it as much as possible. Easier said than done, we're all humans, but if you can, open yourself up and embrace that, because we have the Four of Pentacles here. It's almost like, let go, be vulnerable, open your arms to opportunity and to love, because we have that card. Interesting, they've asked me to go one more. I thought that was going to be enough, but no, they said one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. We have the Three of Chalices in the reverse. Okay, now let's get straight to the reading. So we have the Hermit. So Gemini, you may be in this sort of self-reflective mode. Sometimes it's necessary for introspection. So you may be just taking a bit of a time out. You may have even felt like that 2020 gave you that sort of energy of time out. It was necessary for your growth, okay? You may have retreated on opportunities, or even gone into self to regroup and renew your energy. 2020 took a lot out of a lot of people, okay? So they're giving this energy here that you may have taken some time out to really look at where you've been so far in life, where you want to go, and where you are now. So that introspection has led you to some very strong, intuitive moments where you've had like a personal epiphany or a personal truth there, a lot of illumination. Now, with this energy, you may have even felt very lonely, because the Hermit in this position indicates an isolation kind of energy. And I know a lot of us, you know, some of us were forced into isolation, some of us felt very lonely during this time because we were separated from our loved ones, or felt like, you know, opportunities or things that we'd worked for really hard were kind of taken away from us, or were even stifled and put on hold. And so there's almost like an energy of suspension. But Gemini, you were actually, I did not mean to actually just be suspended for a moment. I don't know what that was. I do apologize. But there is this energy of you use that time really well, and you may look back and go, well, I didn't learn a language, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't like read a million books, you know, but actually you did the most important thing, which was you had self-reflection, you rejuvenated your energy, and you may even have taken yourself out to really think about how to create a prosperous future, okay? And as a result, you may have sown the seeds already for that, because there is an opportunity coming on in here that is divinely guided from the universe. You're listening to your intuition, okay? Strategizing, as you can see the ear there and the eagle over the third eye. So this is about seeing your goals in very sort of sharp vision, and you know where you want to go. So you're getting out there, and I feel like you don't want to repeat past mistakes or feel stuck in any shape or form. So you're moving forward to create your prosperous destiny. I feel like there's a financial destiny here that you're really planning. So being an entrepreneur, setting the things in motion for that, you may have even set that up, and it's going to start growing as we move forward through 2021. But you'll start to see evidence of that in January 2021. As you can see, we got an Ace of Earth there, which indicates, you know, aces are divinely guided from the universe, and it's almost like you're being handed an opportunity to see true prosperity in the physical world. So abundance will be made manifest right in front of you, okay? So this may sort of pop up in the form of a new job or a raise, some sort of income or new investment that pays off really well. So I feel like you're making good financial decisions, but you're actually being raised up after a rocky time. They're indicating that stag there on top of a rock. So you're being sort of helped to propel yourself forward. Aces, as I said, are gifts from the universe. They're divinely guided. And you're using the resources that you have, but you're actually, it's almost like you're generating gold from the resources that you have. Okay, you're turning situations that kind of look kind of like normal and mundane into something far more lucrative because of your communication skills, but also your wealth of knowledge, that sort of thing. So I feel like there's some sort of opportunity that comes and leads to a lot of growth and happiness here. But you're very wise in your decisions, and that's why it's coming on in as well. Okay, now this may have taken a long time to get here, Gemini. You may have felt like you were on hold, a victim of circumstance. That's the energy that I'm getting from this card. But during that time, you may have learned a lot during that suspended energy, and you may have resisted the surrender to the universe as well. I feel like it was a bit of a tough slog at first. I'm just going to pull a card on that because there's just an energy of resistance. You recognize that, sometimes it is necessary to sort of let it go and let it flow and detach yourself from the outcome and see what happens. But I feel like there was a bit of a resistance there. And once you let that go and you recognize that if you hold on too tight, nothing ever happens. It's kind of like a watch pot never boils. But I'm just going to, yeah. So how would you like to receive? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So they're indicating there that you felt a bit stuck in a rut and that victim of circumstance energy, and that your resistance to it was because you felt like there was a run of bad luck and you had to kind of knuckle down and hold on to what you had, which is totally understandable. We're all human. Can you please clarify the energy that I got coming through? Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, so they're indicating here, there's definitely something about to change in your life, some good news coming on in. 8 of Wands is a velocity card. It's very fast energy that's coming towards you. So you will receive some sort of correspondence from somebody regarding some successful news that brings you more finances, okay? So if you've been waiting to hear about a job opportunity, expect a good message from this person. This is a successful card. It comes in with speed, action. It's a quick change card, and it also indicates a transformative energy, big changes in your world. Okay, so you may have been resisting the changes, but they're indicating it's for you to move forward. Okay, so this may be moving forward in terms of status and success within your financial career realm, or it could be that you're physically thinking about moving to another area or moving house, job, that sort of thing. But there's movement here. Now we have that Page of Swords in the reverse. So you may have had some sort of legal issue or a tax issue there. Definitely, I mean, it would be too obvious of me to say a financial issue because a lot of people did have that. But I feel like you may have been, during 2020, you may have even thought about not looking for new opportunities for a little while because it became an energy of, well, what's the point? Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? How would you like to receive? Yeah. So with the 9 of Cups in the reverse, it's not a case of you were looking for quick results. It's a case of everything. It's like your whole world got turned upside down. Okay. But that's all about to be rectified. That is the energy. So let it go, and it's almost like surrender to spirit because they're about to bring in this wonderful opportunity for you. Now we have the Emperor card. The Emperor is an Aries energy. Okay, so it's about strategy. It's about moving forward, planning for the future, but with a lot of respect and leadership skills. So if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, get a business off the ground, I feel like you're going to be very successful because you've got the Wheel of Fortune here and you've got the Magician. So, whatever it is you're trying to create, it will be very fortunate and it will actually turn your life around. But also, if you've just been having ideas, because they're just giving me, they're just telling me that you've just been having ideas about something that could do really well. There's come from a little bit left field. And if you haven't had that epiphany moment, it's about to come. Pay close attention to it because actually it's going to be very, very successful. Okay. It's interesting. You've got cards of strategy all kind of pairing up there together. The Queen of Swords, very self-sufficient energy. So you may be thinking about going solo in something. There's a lot of energy of going solo in terms of your January. With this Emperor card, I feel like you may be reaching out to people in positions of authority for advice, and people may also be asking you for advice, but there's strong confidence in this card that suggests you're moving forward at this time and planning something really exciting. Now, there may be a little bit of fear here, or you may have even pushed it away for a little while because you're a little bit nervous, but there's going to be an opportunity that presents itself. It comes from nowhere. The moon card is crossing it, so that indicates, you know, the unseen coming to the surface, and also you making some sort of voluntary change in order to make this work, this thing, you know, be actioned. The moon card is about mystery. It's about illusions as well being stripped away. You're not telling yourself, you know, you're not blowing smoke up your own you know what and going, yeah, I'm the best of the best. You're seeing things really very clearly, and you know what needs to be done when you get this card. It's important to trust the mystery and important to trust your intuition on this, because it will never lead you astray. The current situation does not reflect the truth of what is about to come, okay? So if you felt like you've given up, had a little bit, you know, lost hope there, the moon card comes to remind you that there are things that are just waiting in the wings for you, and the stars are actually aligning for this moment for you to be raised up and get an opportunity that you truly deserve, okay? Now with this Queen of Swords, they're just saying the name Lindsay to me, Lindsay. So either your name is Lindsay or your surname is Lindsay, or maybe it's a place or a name of a company that you've just reached out to for an interview or something. Please take it as it resonates. But with this Queen of Swords, she's very, very shrewd. Okay, so Gemini, air elements there with you as well. This is a Libran card, but it's about being very self-sufficient, leading with total honesty and integrity, and going after what you truly desire and deserve. But also it's about setting healthy boundaries, okay? Strong self-esteem, knowing that you are good at what you do and are clear about what you want, but also being well organized, okay? Your communication skills are off the charts right now as well. So if you are interviewing for positions, know that the right opportunity is about to come along, and you will be perfect for it, because there's a transformative energy here with this card. So I feel very much like here as well with the High Priestess, it's about trusting your intuition. This is a Virgo energy, just so you're aware. We got Virgo, Aries, and we got Cancerian energy as well, and Libra. Yeah, we got very strong, sort of, if you got placements in those areas, this will sort of be double energy for you. Now we have the High Priestess. So you're using your crown chakra. You're doing a lot of healing. Okay, so a lot of looking at the past, and sort of stripping away the illusions, especially since the moon was in Cancer just yesterday, the full moon in Cancer. Your emotions will be running high. It affects Gemini very, very heavily, actually. It affects the air signs quite heavily. But I feel very much like 2021 for you is going to be very, very lucrative in terms of career decisions and business moves that you make. And the High Priestess, it indicates, you know, trusting in the mystery, that things are meant to be experienced through intuition, but also you've got the intellect, so that will take care of itself. You don't need to sort of force that. It feels like opportunities are going to just arise for you, and you're going to be like, huh, I was just thinking about that, and now it's here. So also it brings you into being with your soul tribe, your counterpart, the people who are meant to be in your life to help you either strategize for the future or be in partnership in terms of love. Okay, as you can see, there's two faces becoming one there, and you do have an Ace of Cups. So there looks like there's some sort of love situation coming on in. If you're already partnered up with somebody, then it's about understanding each other better at a deeper level. But if you're looking for love, then you're calling in the one. That's the energy. So you may come into being with them towards the end of January, or at least cross paths with them. Okay. Now there is a wonderful excuse me, Wheel of Fortune here. This is about destiny intervening in your life path at the moment to bring you an opportunity that you truly deserve and put you on the path, your life's purpose path of prosperity. Okay, so when you get this card, this is destiny meeting synchronicity. So you see a lot of synchronicity here, but also there may be some sort of risk required of you coming out of your comfort zone. That epiphany moment, as I said. So either letting go of old ways of thinking, negative thinking, or you know, a call to explore all the possibilities and shed fear and realize that it's a call to faith. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Universe will give you an opportunity to show you that you deserve it, and that you're on the right path. There'll be a lucky break. I feel like there's 2 lucky breaks coming for you. One at the beginning of January and one towards the end. So I feel like the one towards the end is more connected to love, actually, and the one at the beginning is more connected to finances. That's the energy I'm getting from this. So if you felt like you were stuck in a rut, the energy is shifting for more positive. It's almost like you're at a turning point. You're turning that corner of fortune, as it were. But you got a little bit of help from spirit there as well. But you're ready for this. Everything you need is within you, okay? Especially since we got that magician card, there's a lot of alchemy with you. And by alchemy, magic, what I mean is, you know, the force, the magnetic force within you of your vibrations, you're raising them. So you're actually magnetizing what you want towards you in the way you want it as well, because you got the magician. So be careful of what you wish for, because you know, it's coming your way. Now the 9 of air is a shifting perspective kind of energy, taking away any self-negative talk, but also recognizing it's a call to faith. Be gentle with yourself. Be mindful that what you tell yourself, you become, okay? So very important there. What you think about, you bring about. So if you're being sharp towards yourself or having a lot of anxiety or even acting from a point of fear, you will get more of that because you're attracting. Like attracts like. So they just want you to almost let it all go. Can you see those arms? They're just open up to surrender to spirit, to allow whatever is meant to be, okay? So there is a positive shift here for you, which is wonderful. And as I said, your communication skills are on point. Just be mindful about the way you talk to yourself, because if someone put you down and said, no, Gemini, you can't do that, you'd be like, excuse me, hell no, don't you dare talk to me like that. I can do that, and I'm going to prove you wrong that I will effing do it. I'll tell you that right now for facts. But how is it that you allow yourself to say, oh, I can't do that, that's not for me, maybe I'm not good enough? Spirit says, look at the way you talk to yourself. You should never allow yourself to talk in that sort of way. And it's easier said than done. We all have got ways of talking to ourselves in any given moment, but if you can recognize it and check it, then you can stop it, okay? So they're just indicating that. Have confidence. Now we have the Magician card, which is you know, it's it's almost like a reminder here excuse me, perhaps your throat chakra as well is blocked, because we've got a lot of air elements here, which is about communication. And as I'm reading the communication side, my throat is starting to block up there. With this Magician card, they're indicating your focus, sort of creativity. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about, as it were, okay? So be mindful that you're very connected, very magnetic for whatever it is you're hoping for. Anything is possible when you get this card, because you're aligning yourself not only with what you want, but also Spirit's will for what is your destiny, okay? The results will actually manifest beautifully on the physical plane, and you'll start to see it at the beginning of January there, with some sort of either money related project or thing that you were maybe not expecting, because the Moon card is there. That often brings things to the surface that is a bit left field that we weren't expecting, and you'll start to see things turning for the better. You may have even felt that already. With this Magician card, you are in control, okay? You may want it a certain way, you'll get it that certain way, but if you open yourself up to you want a certain thing, but you don't care how it gets to you, you know, the universe will conspire to get it to you in a quicker time frame, just so you're aware, okay? Because they're showing me a clock here as now you may have just looked at this the clock as you're listening to this reading. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. You may be thinking, come on, Baba, get to the point. So if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. But they're showing me a clock, so maybe you feel like time is running out for something. There's no such thing as time running out. It's all divine timing. Everything happens for a reason, but it happens in accordance with what is in your own mind, okay? So if you're thinking negative thoughts about this is going to go wrong, then it will. So they want you to shift that perspective. You know, don't give up on something before you've even got it, because it's almost like saying, I want this, and the universe goes, oh, Gemini wants this, and it starts to come towards you, and then the time frame has sort of worked out where you're like, oh, it didn't come. It's probably not meant for me. Oh, I knew I wouldn't get it anyway. And then the universe goes, well, we'll just send it back, because Gemini is now doubting the pathway. I know we're all human. We all have doubts. But if you can find the doubt and check it and say, no, I'm still going to believe, then, you know, you'll see the shift. Now we have the Tower. I'm going to pull a card on it just to clarify for you. But this Tower in this particular deck means a shift, a paradigm shift. Something suddenly happens that may take something away in order to replace it for something bigger and better. Now that could be in terms of love. It could be in terms of finance. So you maybe you lost your job and the universe says, well, that's because we're going to replace it with something better. Maybe you lost a relationship. I know it doesn't make it feel better for you, but when you see, thank you so much. When you see the divine order and the plan, you will know that it was meant to happen for a reason. Now, this definitely has knocked your confidence, and there may have been, okay, thank you so much. They're indicating it could be something that you are partnered with, whether it was a business or a love relationship, because the Hierophant indicates a higher level commitment. So this may have been a job that you were at for a long time, that maybe you even learnt some, did some courses and things like that, trying to keep up with the Joneses at work, that sort of energy. You were as good as everybody else. That's the energy I'm getting. But you may have separated from that. And that has knocked your confidence. May also have had some sort of obstacles or problems in a relationship, a high level commitment in terms of a marriage or a union there, and it has knocked your confidence there. But know that there is an Ace of Wands here, which indicates there is if you lost your job, there's a new project coming on in that will be you'll feel more passionate about, and it will bring in more money. In terms of a relationship, it indicates there is a new option coming on in that is very passionate after tumultuous times. Let's see, they just asked me to go again, so I will. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We got the Knight of Cups. So they're indicating, this new love coming on in here. It's divinely guided, and someone is very romantic, will offer you some sort of proposal. Now, they haven't indicated a return, Gemini. So if you separated from somebody or something, they haven't indicated a return to that space. They've indicated new. Okay, and the Star card indicates the stars are aligning for this moment, but there's also healing here. So you may get an opportunity to heal something from someone in the past, but they haven't indicated a return in January. That doesn't mean there isn't going to be a return. It just means in January I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so just be aware there's a new opportunity for love or a job that is more in line with your heart. That is coming on in. Okay, so towers, they don't often have to be like, oh my god, the world is ending, even though 2020 certainly felt like it. That's the energy I'm getting. Something is being shed in order to bring in something new. So we got the Eight of Air. Okay, now the Eight of Air is a release from denial. It's seeing things clearly, but also it's an indication of letting go of fear. Okay, things are just going to work out favorably. All the illusions that have been set in the past that you may have been clouded by, your visions are sort of like shifting, and you're really seeing through. It's almost like you're seeing through everything and having the courage to go after whatever it is you desire. You're ready to face that fear and do whatever it is that you want. Okay, you're recognizing that if you lost something in 2020. It's almost like you're trying to acknowledge the fear, process it, and put it away and say, you know what, that's not going to govern me for 2021. I'm just going to create my destiny in a much more positive sense, and it brings on an opportunity. Okay, now we have that Ace of Chalices. So there is new love coming on in there. We see that. But also there is a relationship that will lead to some sort of high-level commitment. Now, whether that is an opportunity in business, because we got that. We got the two aces. Okay, both are divinely guided from the universe. So it looks like you've got both coming on in there. The love seems to come in towards the end of January, or you come into the vicinity of this person in January. I just did a Virgo reading. No, sorry, they corrected me. I just did a Cancerian reading, and the Cancerian reading, and you got Cancer right in the center of your chart there with that moon card, was something similar. They had a job opportunity coming in the beginning of January, and a love opportunity coming in at the end of January. So there may be something in that reading for you. Maybe you got a Cancerian placement there, but we definitely got something that will lead to a high level of commitment in towards the end of January. Now, whether that's what you're looking for, I'm not sure, because they're just showing me a question mark over that. I will pull a card on it, why they're giving me a question mark. And we got this Six of Wands in reverse, which indicates some sort of lack of confidence. Perhaps you feel like after a disappointment in either love or business, I feel like there's a lack of confidence there. So I'm just going to pull a card on that. And we've got that Four of Coins, which indicates, towards the end of January, I feel like you're surrendering to spirit. You're opening up to being vulnerable, to love, as much as to, opening yourself up to the right financial opportunities. I feel like that's more to do with love. And we have that Three of Cups in reverse. So in terms of love, you may have had I don't often like to get that energy of a third-party situation, but maybe you were drinking, or someone that you were dealing with was doing a lot of drinking, and it's something to do with third-party situation. So whether that was because third-party situation doesn't always mean a person, by the way. It could mean, something didn't go very well in business, and, it led to drinking or something, because whiskey, they're just giving me whiskey again, whiskey. So please take it as it resonates. I'm just going to pull a card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Can you please guide the Death card, okay, in reverse? So feelings very stuck, stagnant energy, hope being destroyed. Maybe that was in love. Thank you so much. Can you please clarify? They give me the Three of Cups again, energy, okay? So Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups, both in reverse. So either doing some drinking, maybe drowning sorrows, maybe even you were dealing with someone who was numbing the pain in a situation, feeling very stuck, and like hope has been destroyed. Can you please clarify if this is in love or business? Can you please clarify if this is in love or business for my beautiful Gemini? I need a little bit more detail on that so I can discuss. Thank you so much. I'm sure grateful. Oh, they just said, don't worry, there's a new option. It's like, don't dwell on it. There's the new option coming on in. So they're giving Four of Cups energy. So there's something more emotionally fulfilling coming on in. So it just requires a new perspective. Okay? But it's to do with the cups, so it's emotional. So it's something that you felt that you loved and you lost. Oh wow! Save my cards. See, well, all the cards are gone in the water, so that's drowning that sort of energy, drowning emotions. I'm just gonna, pull these. Sorry, I do apologize. I just don't want to destroy my beautiful cards. They're like my babies. So. Yeah, so they're indicating here, you've got the Four of Pentacles again. So it's basically saying, don't be holding on to, easier said than done. Please don't shoot the messenger, but this is what they're giving me. Don't hold on to the past. Don't hold on to the disappointment, because it's keeping you stuck. Okay, they're indicating the Hangman energy, which is, I hate it. I have to use the water because that's how I see. So but they recently been really going into the water, which is so unusual. I've been doing this for so long, and they don't normally go in the water. Anyway, the Hangman indicates a new perspective. Shift your perspective here, because the insecurity is the thing that's making you doubt. Okay, now you could have been dealing with someone who was a Scorpio, who was an unevolved Scorpio, shall we say, someone who was emotionally manipulative, and they may have been trying to be in and out of your life. Now this could be a boss type energy as well, someone who was just making your life hell. Because take it as it resonates. The King energy is someone that you could have been partnered up with in terms of love, or it could have been your boss, and they were in low vibe. And you may have had to do a lot of multitasking or making a lot of choices, weighing up your options, whether you leave this person behind or whether you continue and try and make it work. Well, you've worked really hard, okay, so far with that Seven of Pentacles. So, your patience has actually done you a favor, and everything that you've been hoping for or working for will pay off. But they're indicating you need to let go of the hurt or the pain, because there's actually a new option coming on in that is way more emotionally fulfilling. And it comes just when you're feeling fed up. So if you're feeling fed up right now, which it looks like you are in a solitary energy, there's a wonderful opportunity for love and for business coming on in for you. So don't lose hope. That's the energy that they're giving me. Okay. Before we close, they're indicating I go to another deck to just get a little bit more energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we also have the Knight of Chalices. You know, they're Gemini. I mean, this is so incredible that they've given that, because knights, knights are basically, they take action. Okay, knights take action and they give solid offers. When they are the Knight of Earth, Knight of Pentacles there, that is a solid offer, financial offer coming towards you, that is grounded in reality, that will bring a lot of money. So you definitely have two offers coming on in here, one of love, one of money. And they're both very dependable, and they actually speak to your heart. So we got that Knight of Chalices as well. So they really want to indicate all is not lost, okay? There's a romantic love that's coming on in that will lead to some sort of proposal. This person will declare their feelings for you. They're saying the name Teresa. So that may be your name or the name of the person that you meet for love. I'm just going to look at this card a little bit closer because they've asked me to. One moment, please. Okay. They're showing me like a cartoon chicken. So bizarre. It's a yellow little chicken. It's kind of like oversized head, and it's kind of like got a big red, when roosters, they have the big red thing on their head. Gosh, I'm so uneducated when it comes to that. I'm so sorry. I do apologize for my ignorance and what that's called on the top of a chicken or a hen's egg, hen's head. It's it's red anyway, and it's really cute, but it's a cartoon type chicken, or they're giving it to me as a chicken. So, but it's got a little red thing on its head. Now, you may be looking at that as you listen to this reading. You may have a painting or a drawing of that, or someone sent you like a little meme with that on it. If that's you, they're indicating that there's something in this message for you, especially with this Knight of Cups. So you must need to hear this message, okay? There is love. Oh, wow. They're actually playing me a song now, which is Share. Do you believe in life after love? I think that's what it's called. So there is obviously a message in that for somebody. Maybe that's your favorite song, or you're listening to that song as you're listening to this reading, or perhaps this song you've been listening to earlier today. Please take it as it resonates. Maybe you've been listening. But there is love coming and there is money. Two solid offers in each area, okay, which is very unusual. So to get the two together like that. So we'll leave it there because they've asked me to stop now. I'm just going to give you a Ancestral Oracles card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. It's an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card there. We have Spring. See your seeds grow. Okay, so you're definitely, on the right path. And there's a trajectory that things, it's almost like I feel like this is connected to love, that you'll come into being with someone in terms of love, and if you're single, and towards the end of January, and it will be fully flourishing in the spring there for you. A solid commitment will be made. But they also just said spring in your step. So, I mean, take that as it resonates. For me, that's very general, spring in the step. We have High Priest. Intend and create. Okay, so very, very important. It's crossing that Magician card energy. Intention brings about whatever it is you're hoping for. Intend and create. So be mindful that the power of your mind is very important, especially in January. And we have that star that is up there. So you're illuminating the way with your mind, Gemini. Very important energy. Now I'm just going to give you a Nature's Whispers before. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian. Truly grateful. We have infinite blessings. It's number 17, which is the star card, okay? Which is, again, about faith and hope, and then being in the spotlight for opportunity. So infinite blessings are about to be bestowed upon you. Gemini, I feel like the shift happened on the 21st of December there for you. With that great conjunction, the stars are aligning for this moment for you. But you're going to start to see a positive shift. Definitely a lot of opportunity around you in January. And I'm just going to give you a Wisdom of the Oracle card to close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh. Truth be told. Okay, they asked me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. And we have new life. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So, truth be told, as you can see, the window is open and all the hearts are flying out that window. So it's almost like, when you open a window, you open it up, let the stagnant energy kind of go out and breathe in fresh new energy, okay? Also, there's an owl there, so a lot of wisdom that brings this new opportunity. As you can see as well, that owl is standing on a mask, so there's authenticity here as well. Lots of hearts. It's number 14. When you get number 14, that is temperance energy, that is balance, that is harmony. It's peace. So beautiful energy. We will read from the book because I wouldn't want to tell you anything wrong. And we have new life. And it is number 39. When you reduce that, that's number 12, which is the hangman energy. So a lot of wisdom again, but different perspective brings on in a different shift here. You've waited a long time for this, Gemini, and now is the time. Also, it's on a pillar. This person is just, it's almost like they are a new person, a new version of you hitting 2021. As you see, she's coming out of an egg there. She's just born and, on a pillar. So very poised and ready. The stars are aligning for you to be, get some sort of recognition, as I said, or be raised up in some way. But we'll read from the book because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. 14. Truth be told, honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, and a willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. And your prosperity message here is, are you willing to do whatever it takes to get the experience and the prosperous life that you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you make your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write. A singer must sing. Being true to your true calling is essential to moving you forward. There is another oracle message here too. It is time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. Okay. Also, we have new life, which is number 39. 39. They're just showing me 2 strips of bacon. That's the image they're giving me, 2 strips of bacon. So maybe you're making bacon as you listen to this message. I'm a vegetarian, so I mean, I can't tell you whether it tastes nice or not, but it smells good. So, but they're indicating someone cooking bacon. Okay, so if that's you, then there's something in this message for you. So we've got new life, birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, and renewing life itself. And the prosperity message here is, you have every reason to be optimistic right now as things seem to fall into place magically. New opportunities remind you that the abundance is available to you. Delight in the bounty that begins to appear in surprising forms. Stay curious and know that your hopes and dreams are being fulfilled. It's as if a new life suddenly infuses your projects, your work, and your creative ideas with a kind of electricity that cackles with exciting potential. Fortune is smiling on you. Now, they just asked me to read the relationship message one in here as well, so I'm going to. It says, new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with the sweetness and vibration that only encountered when the winter gives way to the spring. Oh my gosh. So there we go. We got the spring again here. Anyway, it says, this is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnership in all forms. Okay, so there's obviously a reason why they wanted me to read the relationship message there. And both the connection is springtime. Okay, so we will leave it there, my beautiful Gemini. Just going to get you a trinket before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Do you want that one? I think you want that one as well. Oh, wow. You got quite a few. Okay, so we got this sort of... They're showing me that chicken again. Okay, maybe the chicken is a toy, because this is like a rag doll energy. So this is about remembering your child, your inner child spirit, and acknowledging it. We're all adults. We've all grown up to a certain degree, and we may have grown in body, but we're still that little child inside. We're navigating our way. We haven't come with a manual, so we're just trying to do life on our own terms. Acknowledge that and be kinder to yourself. Okay, Gemini. They want me to put this on the 9 of air. So it's almost like, remember that inner child. Don't be so harsh on yourself sometimes, Gemini. Now we also have this wonderful feather. So they're indicating that you're not alone. You're being divinely guided, Gemini, in this moment. Also, the feather indicates a meeting of minds. You'll be coming into being with people who share similar ideals as you, but also giving wonderful ideas that help sort of like raise the vibrations to bring in a lot more financial prosperity. So you'll be partnering up with those people. Where would you like this? They want it on the Wheel of Fortune because there was you're being guided. Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just gave me the sentence. I know I use it a lot, but they just reminded me of it. They give it to me, which is rejection is God's protection in redirection. So anything you felt like didn't go well or didn't go right for you, or you lost, because there is shedding here, it's to replace it with something better. So you're being guided to that point. We've also got... the tree of life here, which indicates the hangman energy, Pisces energy there, which is self-sacrifice and wisdom, putting yourself in other people's shoes, but also doing a lot of learning in order to affect growth. Okay, some solid foundations are being set here. They actually want this on the Ace of Earth there, because this opportunity that comes on in for you, it leads to a lot of financial stability and a lot of growth here for you. But there's a lesson to be learned. And also we have the wheel. It's like a ship's wheel, which indicates you are the master or mistress of your own destiny, Gemini. What you think about, you truly do bring about. And when you get this wheel, it's also the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, they actually want me to show you the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh, I don't want this reading to go on so long, so I do apologize. Can you please guide me? Where's the Wheel of Fortune? Please guide me. Where's the Wheel of Fortune? Okay. So they want me to show you that the Wheel of Fortune actually, sometimes my hands are so small and I can't, they want me to show you the Wheel of Fortune because the wheel actually is on that card, and it is showing you that your luck is changing here. So they really want you to be mindful of it. Spirit, could you indicate where this card is? Thanks. Okay, thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. So here we go. We got, as you can see, the wheel right in the center there, and they want you to see this because all the elements are in play for a more fortunate turning point in your life, whether that's in business or in love. The shift is happening here for you, and they want you to be mindful that destiny will be meeting synchronicity. So you're going to see a lot of divine order, fate intervening, but also synchronicity in terms of numbers, etc., etc. But you are in control of a lot of it. Okay, so be mindful. What you think about, you truly do bring about, and they want that on the Wheel of Fortune there also. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, I'll leave it there. I hope something resonated in this reading for you. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Just as I was talking, they're saying the name Zoe. Okay, so perhaps your name is Zoe or someone around you is called Zoe. Please take it as it resonates, as I'm leaving the reading now, so I can't go into that energy any further. Also, just want to say I will be doing a 12-month spread for you. in the next couple of days, so look out for that. But someone is impersonating a lot of tarot readers on YouTube at the moment, and they're connecting with you all on the comments box below, offering readings for money. Okay, that is not me. So they're masquerading as me, saying contact Baba Jolie guided messages at Gmail or whatever. That's not me. Okay, please be mindful and do your due diligence. You'll know it's me. I have a tick next to my name, which means YouTube have verified my account, so that you'll know it's the genuine me that's contacting you. Plus, I will never ever in the history of ever ask you for money. Okay, so please be mindful and keep safe there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini. I'll leave it there. Happy New Year and love and light.